So they announced a new Nest Audio, which is only $99, and it's supposedly supposed to rival the HomePod because in their it was really funny because their entire showcase thing was basically saying like all new, like
Wait, hold on. We got a cat really close to the wires here. You throw a marker down. Sorry about that. You were saying all new, so just say all. Okay.
all new, like never before seen kind of stuff. And it was really funny because effectively their entire showcase was just like mimicking things that Apple already does. So they showed their Nest Audios put up around a house. They were like the same thing that Siri can do, where you say, hey, play in the bedroom, or hey, play everywhere, or hey, play on both speakers in the kitchen,
Right.
or something like that, as if no one had ever seen that before. But so apparently now their new Nest Audio is going to do that. They're saying that it's the cheaper version to an all-home sound system,
Yeah.
which it's substantially cheaper than the HomePod.
Yeah. Well, it's about half because right now, HomePods are $300 right now.
Yeah, they're $299,
Or
right?
$299. Yeah, they went down from $350 to $299.
Yeah, and it comes in a bunch of different colors. They have a black one for Joey, pink one for me,
Yeah,
whatever
color,
Dom wants.
whatever color. Yeah, what color would I get, Aaron? What color do you think I would get?
I assume you would either get black or green to match your phone.
That's right.
Or possibly blue because you love blue.
Yeah, but that's more of a blue than a blue.
Hey, be nice.
No, I'm just saying it's a very, very feminine blue. It's like an Easter egg blue. It looks like
It is.
it's like robin's egg blue.
It is. They're very
So wait, Nest is into speakers now? What happened to all the home security stuff? Or are they just looking for?
Same thing. I mean, it's not the same thing. It's just in addition to their home security stuff.
So they're branching into more products.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they are.
That's fair. I'd have to listen to it. I don't know if it can compare to what the HomePod can do as far as sound goes, just based on what I'm seeing. But
so it has, if you can explain this to us, it has a 19 millimeter tweeter
okay.
and a 75 millimeter midwoofer.
Uh-huh. So when it's talking about, so those are just drivers, basically the things that drive the sound. So they just measure it in diameter. So that's a 17 millimeter. So the tweeter is for your highs, and then your mid drivers for your mids, and then you can have a low.
And do you know what the HomePods have to be able to compare it at all?
Ooh, the HomePod has 7 microphone array, and then it has something like, oh god, I'm gonna have to look that one up. I know it has one subwoofer at the bottom of it that pumps sound out. Let's see if we can find this on Apple really quick. So the technical specs, because it's got a bunch of crap in it. Let's see. So 6 internal microphone array. It has an array of 7 horn-loaded tweeters. I'm not exactly sure what a horn-loaded tweeter is. I'm assuming it says horn-loaded. Each with its own custom amplifier. Internal low-frequency calibration microphone for automatic bass correction. So it seems like it basically has 7 high excursion woofer, so it has 1 woofer and then 7 tweeters to generate the sound.
Okay, this one's not saying anything about multiple, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's worse.
So it has 1 tweeter and 1 mid?
I'm not saying it has 1. I'm just saying it's not specifically mentioning that it has multiple.
Oh, it doesn't mention that it has multiple. Yeah, because of the shape of the HomePod, since it's 360, it sends sound 3. That looks like it's just linear, so it's just one direction.
Like front and back,
right?
Probably.
And that's one of the things that the HomePod is really good with, because it's 360. It's able to listen to the sound. It's able to make it equal in all directions. That's why you get that weird thing when you go from one part of the apartment to the other. It's like the exact same sound. It's kind of creepy because it's just like you're in water, but it's just noise. It's a little freaky.
It's cool.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool to see Nest. I like Nest products. So it's cool to see them getting other stuff.
Yeah. And then they're also but Chromecast is now a little dongle kind of thing that just hangs from the back of your TV. And everything within Chromecast looks like Apple TV effectively.
Yeah.
They were talking about the remote and how the remote is now small and it fits you and all this other stuff. And it's a lot like Apple, but it has a YouTube and Netflix button. So you can click YouTube or you can click Netflix and it just goes to that app, which is kind of cool, kind of not. I don't want that on my remote, but I
Right.
go to Netflix a lot, so it does kind of make sense.
Yeah.
But why not have a button that we can program to go to whatever app we want to?
Right. That's how Beamer does it with the car with the buttons on the radio. It's the exact same thing. Just give them generic buttons and program them. But did you hear? I just heard this today. I didn't research this, but Stadia is not going to be on the Chromecast at launch. Like it's going to come out sometime next year.
What? I thought Stadia was already out.
No, Stadia is out, but a Stadia app for this particular Google Chromecast. Again, I did not fully research the story, but there was a correlation between Google Stadia and this thing, and it's not going to have it, which makes me think, I think Google's just kind of, they're kicking out of the whole Stadia thing. That's my thoughts, which, you know me, I'm not for the streaming thing. I think it's dumb, but I do find it interesting that they are not doubling down and making that like a frontline thing. Like, hey, get a Chromecast today, and if you get this controller, you'll get 3 months of Stadia for free. Let's see here now. What is it? 2020 Chromecast. Let's see if I could find that story somewhere. Chromecast Ultra is dead. Long live Chromecast Ultra and this new Ethernet. I have no idea how that correlates to it. The new Chromecast with Google TV won't officially support Stadia at launch. This was one day ago by The Verge. I'll send you the story, Aaron. So, I don't know. That, like I said, it's dead. It's Stadia is not going to do anything. It's going to be Microsoft pushing xCloud, and that's going to be it. And we'll see if that becomes successful and if Apple tries to make any moves on the game console thing. Surprisingly, that clip, is Apple making a game console one, has on our Clips channel has pulled in quite a bit of views. Most of the views have been coming from, and if someone who has been watching us can explain this to me, what is up with the hype on the hinge, customizable hinge for the Galaxy Note or the Galaxy Fold 2? Because it has like 200 views and all the other ones have, 10, 15 right now. Like that'll change with time. But that one just keeps getting views every single hour. And I'm not entirely sure why that is. Maybe someone could explain it to me. Yeah, so I found that the Stadia thing interesting. I know, a little weird side tangent there. What else did they announce? Obviously, the Pixel 5.
Yes, they announced the Pixel 5, and it is no longer going to have the face unlock. It is moving back to fingerprint.
And where would this fingerprint sensor be located, Aaron? On the all-screen Google Pixel phone. Is it all-screen?
All screen.
Is it an all-screen phone? Is it a uniscreen phone? Like there's no.
Yeah, it looks like the iPhone.
Well, from the back. On the front, though, I thought last year's
looks like this
Pixel, but that's the back of the phone. Where's the front of the phone?
Yeah, you just said on the back.
No, you don't have the screen on the back of the phone. You know how the screen of this phone is?
I will find you a picture.
I don't. Okay. Well, okay. Well, regardless of where it's at, where is the fingerprint sensor in this phone? Do we know? Did they not show it in the event or?
I don't remember them getting into like a lot of stuff with the phone. I may have tuned out during the phone part because all I could think is, why does this look just like an iPhone?
It basically does.
I was thinking that almost the entire time. I was just like, oh, iPhone?
Yeah.
iPhone?
Have you messed with any of those Pixels yet, Joey?
No.
Have you seen any with them?
No, I mean, I looked at them, but
Yeah.
it doesn't catch my eye,
No.
really. I know I talked to when I was at AT&T, and I was looking at stuff, and I even talked to them, like, do these things even sell? And they're like, barely.
Really?
Yeah.
I've heard in recent years, too, that the popularity has kind of sunk for some of the other options, LG, Samsung, iPhone.
Interesting. Well, they were, of course, like fully pushing their camera.
Yeah.
They showed a bunch of night mode stuff where apparently you can get really clear night mode pictures, which is cool, but I don't know how impressive that is. And then they had the Google Pixel 4a 5G.
4a 5G?
4a 5G.
Oh, God, their naming is worse than Microsoft's. Okay, what's up with that?
I agree. I don't remember this one.
Well, that's okay.
I think so the 4a 5G I believe is kind of like the like mini or the 5S kind of version of their phone. It's like the little bit less cheaper version
Yeah, it's more
of
economical
the
model.
Pixel 5.
Okay.
Because they started with the Pixel 4G or 4a 5G when they were announcing it, and then went into the 5. So
Well, hopefully it's true 5G, not like the Note 10 5G.
yeah, and then
says 5G.
they also added AI lighting,
Okay.
which looks like this. So effectively, you can
What the hell?
move the light around your picture, and it uses AI to track your face and make the light look appropriate to where your face is.
Huh. Well, that's pretty neat.
I thought so too.
Is that the only like Is that the only like post editing stuff that they added as far as like that caliber of editing goes, or is there other stuff that they're adding? What was that
That's their night sight
Oh.
available in portrait mode. And they made it to where even in very dark moments,
Mhm.
you can still blur the background in your portrait.
Interesting. Okay. I mean, that's pretty cool. Again, a lot of focus on the camera stuff.
Yeah.
I would have loved to have seen more like Google focus services. I don't know if they introduced it. Did anybody see a long time ago they had that Google, you can get your Google Assistant to screen your phone calls for you. So it'd pick up a phone call for you and basically say, who dis? And it would say, and if it's a bot, it'll kick them out. And they was able to do other stuff too, where they demoed, you would say to Google, all right, I need you to schedule me a hair appointment blah, 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 on some day. And sure enough, this AI calls, Sally's hair salon.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Yeah. And it was it sounded like a person. It's like, hi. Yeah. I'd like to schedule an appointment. Like it had like little, it had like little things like uhs and ums and, and okay. Oh, okay. And stutters. Like it was really convincing.
I remember that.
It ordered food. It set up the chick's haircut. It was pretty cool. So I was hoping to see that stuff.
They did add something similar to that, and I forgot until you just reminded me. They added kind of like a call waiting. What's it called? When you call somebody and you have to listen to
music?
like the waiting or whatever.
Hold. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're on hold. So they made it to where you don't have to pay attention to your phone anymore, and it will just ping you when you're ready. So if you're waiting in line because there are calls in front of you or whatever,
hold
and you're
mode
just
detection.
Yeah.
Basically. That's cool.
So you don't have to sit there for 3 hours on hold. You can just do other stuff. And then it's like, oh, hey, it's your turn.
That's cool. I would love to see Apple do that, especially if you have your Apple Watch. You could take your phone. All right, I'm going to freaking hold. Drop it on. And then your phone, your watch pings you. It starts coming out, right? As soon as you're off hold.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, well, I see that you owe us $3,000 and you want to dispute your bill. Just so you know, you're on a recorded line. And my name's Abigail. And it's not. It's not. And then you just go, grab your phone or whatever, right? That's pretty cool. I like that feature. That's the kind of stuff I want to see more of as far as like feature set goes, especially from Google, because they have all that crazy technology that they're trying to implement.
Yeah. Yeah. And they did add some new technology to the Chromecast, but it's effectively everything that Apple TV already does with the alerting you when you have wait, does it do that? Maybe it doesn't.
Alert you
when you have a text message or a phone call. Okay, so they added that to Chromecast.
Okay.
And then you can see your front doorbell when it rings. Sorry, I'm remembering a lot of things as we start talking about it. So if you're sitting there watching TV and someone comes up to the door, you can look through your Nest doorbell and see them out there on your TV.
Okay. That's something I think the Apple TV update also got as well. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool to be able to see that kind of stuff. You're just watching TV. It's like, oh, okay, pizza's here. Who the hell's that guy?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool. What did they announce anything else at the event, or is it just? I know they also Google TV. What is that? I heard about Google TV. Yeah, Google TV. Were you just showing us a video with Mac Lethal rapping about Google TV?
I was.
She just had a video up. Okay. So for our Completing the Circuit fan base out there, John, I know you're listening. There's only one of you. I'm just kidding. Yeah, she just had a YouTube video up where it's like showed us 6 times of this dude rapping.
I did. I exited out thinking that the only reason it was open was because I wanted to show you because you like rap. Yeah.
I enjoy a hip hop flow every once in a while.
Yeah. So I think maybe Google TV is what I was saying. Looks a lot like Apple TV.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And
so
it's
Google Fiber TV.
It's Google. So wait, it comes with the internet service?
So according to this, it's you can get TV service along with Google Fiber. So it's giving you another choice besides cable or satellite. Google Fiber TV includes more than 150 high definition channels, some standard definition channels, and optional premiums such as HBO, Cinemax, Showtime, Stars, and sports channels.
Okay. I saw it at Comedy Central, so I was immediately interested. What is the pricing?
That's what I'm doing. Let's check here.
Remember, you got to do your fist check. I learned that from Joe Rogan. He was talking to somebody. He's like, you just put a fist between. It was really funny to watch the guy go,
$49.99. Oh yeah, it comes with Chromecast.
Okay. Does it have an Apple TV app, or is it the only way to get it is through the Google TV?
I don't know. It said Google TV. I said get it now. It said get it for $49.99. Or you can use the app on Google Play.
Okay, so there
coming
is an app.
soon to future smart TVs.
Okay, that was my next thing. It's definitely going to land on smart TVs. So it sounds like a good proposition. And based on the Mac Lethal rap, it had a lot of channels on it. It had basically all the, the tried and true cable TV
CBS,
channels,
Nickelodeon,
Food Network, all that stuff. So that's good.
HGTV.
I'm wondering, I don't know, is Apple going to do it? Going to make a TV service? Or are they going to try to push their streaming? I don't know.